What's up guys, Mickle here, and in this video, I want to talk about a $10,000 XRP and whether or not I think that's realistic. There's been a lot of people in the XRP community who has said a $10,000 XRP is inevitable. When the flip gets switched, we will see a $10,000 XRP. In this video, I want to give you my opinion on that, as well as what is my price target for XRP? Is it higher than $10,000? Is it lower than $10,000? We're going to get into that at the end of the video, so make sure to stick around for this whole thing. Also guys, thank you to everyone who subscribes to the channel. It really does help me out so much, and I really appreciate it. With that said, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. So to start off this video, we're going to talk about whether or not I think it is realistic for XRP to get to a $10,000 number. Now, for this price prediction, right, I can't be talking 10 to 15 years out from now. No one knows what the entire world is going to look like in 10 to 15 years from now. For all we know, we could see blockchain technologies completely dominating the future and payment technologies like XRP being critical rails for the entire financial system. But 10 to 15 years out from now, I just don't think is fair for a price prediction. So my price prediction is really going to be based on 5 years out. So do I think XRP is going to hit $10,000 5 years from now? Probably not. I think that's probably pretty unrealistic. Now, the reason why I think $10,000 is unrealistic is just because the amount of capital that would need to flow into XRP in that short period of time is something we have never seen before in the XRP price chart, right? We have seen XRP go on very exponential runs before in the past. Exponential runs that we have never seen in other markets. XRP did 50,000% in a single year. That is absolutely phenomenal. It is absolutely parabolic. But not even that would get us to $10,000. So I think it's really important that we just keep our expectations slightly realistic. I think XRP can easily rip into the 3 digits on an exponential bull run, and we have seen XRP do that before in the past. A 50,000% run from where we are now is around $200, $300. I would not take that off the table. I think that in an extremely bullish scenario in 5 years from now, that is perfectly possible. But do I think XRP could do something greater than that? I mean, possibly, maybe, but just not really in this realm. Is it possible? Anything's possible, but realistic? No, probably not. Now, with that said, I want to talk about why I'm so confident that XRP is at least going to go past $4 to $5 in this next bull run. And the main reason for that is if you look back at the price chart of XRP, you can see that back in the 2018 bull run, right, XRP easily got to the $4 range. And at this time, right, there was a lot more uncertainty around cryptocurrency. No one understood cryptocurrency. There was no real world adoption. Ripple had so much less progress than they have today. There was probably a third of the XRP wallets even out there. There were no developers building on the XRP ledger. There was no rules or regulations. There was no countries building CBDCs. The adoption wasn't there back in 2018, and we easily hit $4. Then if you take a look back what happened in 2021, right, 2022, XRP hit the $2 range. And this was in the middle of a Ripple SEC case where, for all we knew, XRP might not even be able to trade anymore in the United States. So the point I'm trying to make here, right, is even in times of massive uncertainty, even in times where it looks like XRP's future might have been at risk, even at times where there was almost no progress being made on the XRP ledger, XRP still easily made it to the $4 to $5 range. So in a bullish scenario where XRP really starts achieving what it was meant to do, when we really see cryptocurrencies going on a big run and big money coming into this asset class, I don't think going past the $4 to $5 range is really going to be much of an issue. I think XRP likely does that pretty easily once it gets some price momentum. The one thing we know about XRP is when it gets moving fast, and it could move $1 to $2 in a single day. So I think it's really hard to say exactly where XRP lands. And I think a lot of people pretending like they know the exact price XRP is going to go to are likely not being very realistic for themselves. I'll tell you this, back in 2016, 2017, when XRP was trading for half a penny, no one in their right mind was predicting XRP was going to go to $4. That run right there was completely completely unforeseen. I can also tell you that when Bitcoin was trading at $2 to $3 in the early days, no one was talking about Bitcoin going to $60,000 one day. The human brain really has a hard time comprehending how exponential price charts can get. We just can't really think about that because it's literally blows the price chart off the map. You can't even see those numbers on the price chart today. When you have a brand new technology in the world that can completely change the world as we know it, it demands market capitalizations a lot higher than anything we've ever seen before. Right now, we see tech companies in the United States trading in the multi-trillion-dollar mark. Now, is XRP a company? No, obviously not. It's a decentralized neutral asset. In my opinion, that likely is going to demand a valuation much higher than any company because there's no counterparty risk. What else do we know? Well, most of the big tech companies in the United States are mostly based around information. What do we know about XRP? It's based around value. It's a new protocol for moving value. In my opinion, value is going to be a lot more important than information. So I easily think XRP can reach market caps in the tens to $100 trillion range. And you're probably listening to me say this now and say, you were just talking about how a $10,000 XRP is unrealistic. Yes, I think a lot of people in this community are maybe a little overly optimistic, and a lot of people are under optimistic. XRP, I believe, is going to blow most people's expectations out of the water, and XRP is likely going to go a lot higher than many people expect. But that doesn't mean it's going to go to $10,000, right? In the short term, that probably is just a little too much. Now, for me, in my own personal price targets, I don't really set them. I don't really ever think, hey, I'm going to sell X amount of XRP when it gets to this price. I'm going to sell a little more at this price and slowly dollar cost average out. That's just not how I think about XRP, to be honest with you guys. For me, I'm going to be in XRP for the entire vision. I have a vision how XRP can be a critical utility in our next generation financial system. I have a vision of how important a decentralized neutral liquidity asset is going to be to our future. And for me, I want to be here for the entire vision. I'm not invested in XRP so I could flip it at $5, so I could flip it at $10. That was never the goal for me. If I wanted to do that right, I would just be in the stock market. I would go for very safe stocks that were just going to get me the price appreciation over time, and once I got the money, I would sell them. For me, that's not what XRP is, right? XRP is a vision. XRP is to create a financial system that is exponentially better than we have today. And for me, it's a moonshot scenario. If XRP can really achieve the things I think it can one day, the price is going to do things that blow people's mind. And I'm invested in XRP to either see that happen or see it not happen, to see the vision play out. It's to see the entire investment reach its full maturity. And I have already accepted that I might miss tops along the way. I might miss bottoms. That's perfectly fine for me. I want to be there for the full story. I want to be the investor in Amazon at $1. I want to be the investor in Tesla at $1. I don't want to be the person who flipped Tesla halfway up the first run and never got back in. I don't want to be the person who listened to all the Wall Street analysts when they said, okay, Amazon's at $20 now, it's overvalued. I don't want to be the person who listened to all the TA analysts saying, okay, XRP can max get to this price because of Fibonacci. I have looked at plenty of charts in the past to know that every person's prediction is always wrong. Game-changing assets tend to move exponentially, and they tend to move a lot higher than anyone predicts. So for me, I'm just going to stick with XRP until my version of the vision plays out. If I think XRP eventually gets to a point in the future where I think it really achieved what I thought it could, yes, I'll be taking profits, and I'll probably be taking profits along the way, but there's no magic price I'm in or out at. I'm not waiting for XRP to go to $20 and go back to $1 and trade in between. Look, a lot of people tried to do that with a lot of great companies, and a lot of them just ended up creating a lot of taxable events and ended up not owning the asset in the long term. Overall though, guys, I hope this was helpful in understanding how I look at this market. Every person, like I said, has to have their own strategy, but hopefully watching this at least gives you an idea of how I came about my strategy, how I came up with the logic behind it, how I came up with the rationale for what happens when I miss out on certain gains, miss bottoms. you need to have a plan when you go into these things, because if you're just making it up as you go, you're going to feel like you're always going to miss out. Me, I've already put myself in a certain mindset where it doesn't matter to me what happens in the interim. It doesn't matter to me what happens along the journey. I want to be there for the entire thing. And you might think that's crazy. You might say, I'm selling at this price target, and this price target. But as long as that's your plan going into it, right, you are far better off than the people who are just sitting there at their computer trying to time the top that they inevitably won't time. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this update. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It really does mean so much. And for now, Mickle out.